Okay, just increase it, guys. Okay, let's do forward. So, see what happened was, again, I always keep trying to record something, keep saying video clip saved. I was like, I was trying to say, like, sorry if my thing shows up and it says all that and all that. But I was just like, what if I'm not even recording? I'm just talking to myself. Then my brother comes and he's like, kid, you're weird, go get a life. And then he starts exposing me. And then, yeah, so my legs wet. No jokes, man. Okay, I know y'all seen that. How does that work? You're running through it and like, I think like a wave effect should be created. That would have been cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, that look cool. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Like, is it gonna be like a dream to work connection with like when you get knocked out or something? Like you're gonna be like a kid, and then whenever you got knocked out, like it's not gonna be like every time you knocked. Hold on, I'll be right back. We are back, folks. Okay, sorry about that. I should have trimmed that out. I probably will trim that out. If I don't, I'm sorry. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be like a dream to world connection where, like, it's not gonna be every time you get knocked out. Like how Kingdom Hearts 2 did their things, like, sometimes you would die in the mission. It would have to be like a boss fight. Like, not little major, little minion fight. It's gonna be like a major fight thing. So, yeah, like, you get knocked out, and you're a kid out of nowhere, because, like, I think when you're a kid, like, that means you're scared, but then, like, once you, like, conquer your fears in your dream, because, like, you're scared of it, I don't know. I'm trying to say it's theory time. Okay, look. Before I go to that, which I probably think is a, like, real legit ending, I'm gonna run around and see. Analyzing this demo pretty darn hard. Because it's gonna be 5 months till we get the actual full thing. Better be a long and good story about like Kingdom Hearts. Back to what I was saying, and again, let me add one more thing about the story. It better not be like a thing where I gotta go play all the other Final Fantasies, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of characters, and then I was like, who is this? And then out of nowhere, everybody was like, boy. And then they started hitting me up with the facts. They freaking fired me up, and I gotta go like freaking shoot up my school. Okay, no racial. I mean, I don't know. Just don't take it personal, y'all. I'm trying to say this to like people and just be like, man, you're the most freaking crappiest YouTuber ever. You're always making racial jokes. You're making fun of people that actually do things, man. That stuff actually happens, and that's a political freaking danger, man. And you're making fun of. Okay, shut up, people. If you're really gonna be like that, please stop watching my videos. Like, and don't go in my comments talking about some, oh man, you're so whack talking about shooting up schools, man. Like, that's actually, like, you know what, my mama go flag your stuff and let the government know you're trying to shoot up a school. Bro, if you're really finna do that, like, go ahead and do it. You're just wasting your time, my dude. But that's not the point. Let's see. Back to what I was saying. It's gonna be like, when you get knocked out, it's gonna be like based off things. Like, they're gonna be like someone they force you, because in Kingdom Hearts, like, you wasn't really forced. Like, you have to die, and He'll be like, don't give up yet, and all that. So it's gonna be like you get knocked out, you like go back to a dream when you're a kid, because when you're a kid, like, you don't know who your enemy is, you're scared of him because you got beat by him, he was stronger than you, and then you go through a whole bunch of stuff, and then out of nowhere, like, you see him, but like he's 10 times bigger, and then you're like, oh, then that thing comes, the little thing comes, you get beat up as a kid, and then in your dream, and you're still in your dream, then you turn to your teenager form, because that little mouse, rat, bunny, unicorn thing comes, and he's like, don't be afraid of it, you're stronger than him, embrace yourself, and you're like, yeah, I'm not scared, and then, like, cause the only reason I'm saying that is because, like, in your inventory, like, out of nowhere, how, like, as soon as you became a teenager, how the sword became, like, a bigger and stronger sword, how this became, like, a bigger, like, not bigger, stronger hammer, but, like, a bigger and strong two-handed weapon, and the fireworks actually became, like, a legit thing instead of being, like, a little toy. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Toy sword, and then out of nowhere, like, as soon as you conquer your fears, you end up embracing, like, your inner strength, and then, like, everything became, like, a legit thing, and you kind of increase power and all that. But, like, every time you go against your bosses and all that, like, yeah, you get knocked out. I'm not scared anymore. Since teenager, all the items you picked up, like, when you did a little adventure thing, like, you know, a little cutscene, or, like, kissing your hand or something, and then, like, you slowly start turning to the teenager, you do a little blue stuff, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan mode, and then, like, you see it in your weapon as you, like, turn into a teenager, like, the toy version starts, like, transforming with you, and then you see it in your hand, like, more, I don't know why I'm saying mature, but, like, more prestige, yeah, more prestige, and more formed and stuff, and then, like, you kind of get in your fighting stance, and then it's a boss fight. And you start fighting the boss, you beat him up, turn back into a kid, and you're like, yeah, I'm actually ready. Then all your stuff is back to a kid form, and then you run, and then, yeah, you go back to the real world, and then you're like, yeah, I'm ready. And then you actually got the item, and then you rate the boss. I don't think, like, I don't know. I'm just saying that, and if I'm right, I predicted the future. They should hire me to work with the Simpsons, bro. Yes, I made a connection. I'm not gonna get on the Simpsons topic and how they predict everything and anything. I don't know how they did. They did though. It's really scaring me now. You can go watch that on your own time. I'm not gonna start explaining that. And the reason why I'm saying that, like, yeah, this little kid thing, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to the people that's, like, watching this, and they're just like, man, I really want to see you play something, and the only thing I'm doing here is just running around. I'll make sure, like, I give this, like, a not so interesting title and make you think I'm playing something. That's just me talking for the hair can end this, but, you know, like, how this is, no, I'm not gonna walk here, because it might end it in a moment. But, like, yeah, the reason I'm saying this theory is because how, yeah, right here, when you're up the stairs, you're like, you was kind of scared, then the thing was like, I'll protect you, just embrace your inner self, don't be scared, and then you're like, I'm not scared, and then you become a teenager, then the toy sword became like an actual sword, this hammer became like a big broadsword, and this fire, like the fireworks actually became like a real fireball, and like, when you wasn't scared, like, when you're feared, like, everything feels small, you're weak, you can't do nothing, you can't make a difference, but then when you conquer your fears, like, you get hit with reality, and you're like, yeah, I'm stronger than you, and then you start, like, getting powerful, because, like, you notice that you're stronger, and that, like, I'm saying, I know if you're like, dude, that's like Kingdom Hearts, I know, I noticed it too, man, because isn't that how Roxas was, how, like, out of nowhere, like, when Roxas got serious, and he was like, oh yeah, how he did the thing where, like, he froze time. It was basically like when the serious moment happened, and how, like, the Keyblade would appear. But, like, every time, like, it was like a little childhood moment. He was with this friend, dude. He was just living his childhood. It was all about the little Keyblade thingy, like, little toy sword that looked like a popsicle. Well, every time, like, things got serious, the Keyblade appeared, and he murked everybody. That might be, like, the actual thing that happens every time you get beat by something or a big enemy. you go into dream mode. Oh, you're all weak and strong. Everything's all big. You're stronger than you. Stronger than you and all that. You have weak weapons, and all your weapons are ineffective. And then, yeah, and then like you see that boss dude, you run away in fear. Like you're forced to fight him, and then you get like freaking thrown like that unicorn thing did. And then you're like, I can't do nothing. I'm just a screw up. I can't do nothing anymore. And he's like, don't say that, man. You're more than that. And then you're like, okay. And then like you're in tears and or whatever. You get up, you pick up your weapon, and then he was like, whatever you go through, I can take it with you. And then he does whatever that something light, ruby light. And then some teenager, the thing matures with you or gets stronger as you do, and then you murk him, and then you go back to the real world, and you say something from the dream like, yeah, and you say a quote or something, you take him to a truism or something. Yes, I said truism, kid, deal with it. Man, you're just like, yeah, I'm stronger than you. And then you get your little rivalry or the Armageddon or something, yeah, where you get the sword things, and that's where you get to use that. And then you kind of kill the enemy, and yeah, I guess you get a new power from that. And yeah, I actually like how they did that. How like this became like a stronger sword when you're a kid. You was how he said like in order to get your real stuff, you gotta wake up from this dream. And then he was like, the only reason he's here because someone's trying to keep you from waking up. And then he was like, I'm not scared anymore. The second you said, I'm not scared, you kind of got stronger. Like, your mental state got stronger, so did you, physically. And then all your stuff, like this, like how basically when you was afraid, this was like weak. Which kind of like, your weapons in your brain work together to correlate, like, the things you do, like toy sword, yeah, it's like a little cardboard sword, yeah, it might hurt for like 2 seconds, but like the second like you realize that you're stronger and you can actually do something, it does too, and it becomes like stronger like your mind. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I know there's really nothing about this that was pretty much interesting. Okay, I see a yellow light, so I'm just gonna juke him because he's kind of standing there. What is this? Okay. No. Is he back? What? He's a level 15! Nope. Gotta get my lightning thing. And I guess that happened. Where am I? Oh, I guess that happens too. Like, I don't think that like that's to do with anything. Yeah, you're like, man, but he just turned into a PJ out of nowhere. Yeah, those are like special packs. I don't know. I'm just gonna take it as I keep talking. I'm gonna really take away the theory. And that right there, that little hand thing, didn't like he's that big thing from Kingdom Hearts 2 where your Roxas and that's that big heart. No, I forgot what those nobody, not heartless, nobody. Those little gray things. I forgot what they're called. They have like an outcast, I think. Okay, I'm gonna take that L. Yo, I'm gonna kind of just put this as a theory and for makeup for all my crappy talking and lameness. This might not even be part of the game. Yes, I know. For the makeup, I'm finna beat this boss with some swagger, man. I know. I sound dumb. I sound dumb. Come on, lock on. God dang, he's wrecking me. Okay, and I know I'm gonna do one more video of this when I try to collect all the things and do the little thing. I was right here. I don't think. Boy, chill. So, come here. I'm not doing no type of damage. Droop. Droop. Oh well, I can't die.